Greetings. This thing is so stupid. I was setting it for 9:20, so I set it for 9:20, and then it says live stream set for 9:18, which is the time, and therefore we're live. I guess I need to give it 10 minutes in advance to let the AI filters begin working now, don't we? I found the Glenn Greenwald and Tucker convo on Fox News. This is excellent, where Greenwald explains how the domestic terrorism is an incorporation of the Patriot Act imposed directly on U.S. citizens. That was intended to look for foreign terrorists and fighting ISIS and Al-Qaeda. Remember? Oh, good. This is a good piece. Check it out. 6 minutes. Then I have Greenwald's article that he published in Global Research, which is basically the same thesis. So you've got both here. It's a compelling argument. He's an intelligent guy. He's also an attorney, and he did a lot of, I forget what the hell his background was. I wanted to say corporate due diligence and research, but I might be wrong. That's probably Ben over at Suspicious Observers. I know that's what he did. But critical thinking, right? Not mindless chatter. Third, this is interesting. Who sent me this one? Wow. Oh, this is our girl Virginia, our war correspondent. Sent me a couple of things. Too much stuff. I had to ping her back. I said, look, I got a lot of info for this morning, and this is overwhelming, so we're going to have another blast for you later. Dr. Simone Gold. Remember her? America's Frontline Doctors? Well, she evidently was in the Capitol, and she was arrested, but it was a couple of days ago. We haven't heard a peep about that. Why is that? The media, I submit to you, wants to cover that up because this, if that is promoted, publicized, will give her a platform to further discuss her cause, her analysis, her critical thinking, her evidence-based science. Yes? Check out this little article. This is on LifeSite News. There was another one, I'll put that in too, from the Daily Mail, UK, and what that's about is the spin. She was involved in the insurrection, she was participating in the riot, blah, blah, blah. Very annoying. However, in that there is a short video built into their page, which is very weird. It doesn't respond properly to my on my phone. You know, it's like too many little ads trying to pop up and this crap. So I mean, that must be lovely on the computer, but it's crap. I don't know. You can pull it. I'll put it in just for your entertainment, but use discernment and see the difference between one article and the other. The Spin Publishing. Oh, we're just a platform. Oh no, they're a publisher. But the platform limits who can publish. So are they not publishing or editing? You tell me. 1, 2, 3. That's the third link. I'll put hers under there, so it'll be the fourth one. So we'll have 2 on her. So we got double hits on both of these. You got Glenn Greenwald and then Simone Gold arrested. Interesting. There should be a virtual hearing today on Thursday in Los Angeles. Pfizer and the Israeli government agreement to collect data on vaccines. This is amazing. This is from Sandy out of our Patreon section. She's been slamming this stuff. This is real good. There's 2 links on this. Wow. So do we have a stutter today? This is fascinating. Evidently, Israel signed a deal with Pfizer to provide them the data on the results of the vaccine, or we'll call it the injections, for the Israeli citizens. Now, I think they came out real strong and said and bragged, we've injected or treated or, what do you want to say, inoculated, whatever their word is, applied their, was this Moderna or Pfizer? No, this is Pfizer. The Pfizer shot to more people per capita. You know, we're leading the world in this. So they're using their people, and this is the point of this argument, as an experiment without advising them. And you've got two arguments there. One, it's an experiment. They're handing over the data. These people haven't agreed to be part of the experiment. And then, of course, you have the, oh, well, their privacy is being violated. That's like the least important of the issue, isn't it? As opposed to their body and their genetic structure is being violated. But hey, let's make a clever argument. So there's two links. One is the discussion on, and what is this called? The Helsinki Committee. And they've concluded here pretty strongly that this is a violation. Then there's the investigation, and this is in one of them is like Israeli news or something. I don't know. Well, we'll check it out. But here's the point. At the end of this article, it's updated. And the Helsinki Committee says, oh no, that's not the case. And then there's a reply by some of the, as they call them, jurists in the investigative component of who signed this contract. And the guy makes an excellent article. It's at the end of this, and I even put it in the comment. And the investigation, read the update at the end. And he's saying, look, if they want to collect the data and share the data, it's clearly an experiment. The smart-ass stuff comes in the first one where the Israeli government argues, oh no, you got to love this. This is not an experiment. This was approved by the FDA and the EU Medical Committee. Well, it was approved for emergency use. It wasn't officially approved. So they're trying to spin it, but you got to have a lawyer involved, right? Fascinating. All right, then a little bit out of sequence, but this is important. Bookmark this page on all of these declassified documents that are being dumped as per Trump's order. This is a page, and this is a woman, Anino.page, and I'm giving you the link. And she has it set up. It's like a blog, and you've got a link to the different chunks of the documents. I think this is a good resource. Take a look, see what you think, bookmark it. We'll see if it updates. I believe it does, because a couple of days ago, the new one here seems updated. So this is good stuff. Different places or different document dumps in one place. Okay. Check it out. See if you think it's worth any value. I do. The new administration, who just sent me this? Meg sent me this. And this is from Band Videos on Alex Jones. And he's talking about 10 or 12 people in Biden's administration all appear to be dual citizens. Isn't that curious? Was Brendan O'Connell right? Interesting. Check this out. Just watch the first minute. I don't know if it's accurate. Are all of these people part of his administration? And why would there be such an influence? Oh, wait, it's the Democratic Party. There you go. Fascinating. That's what I've got for you right now. This is a ton of information. And there's another little project that we're working on in the background. Check these links. Tucker and Greenwald's article, Dr. Simone Gold arrested, which just popped up. And that is great. Thank you, Virginia. And Pfizer and the Israeli government collecting data on their personnel and citizenry. So now the question is the government in Israel trying to destroy the Israelis? Is that an anti-Semitic attack? That's very interesting. People have made the suggestion that all of the Jews being collected in Israel are being set up as an outdoor concentration camp. And when Kissinger says Israel won't exist, after what year? I'm wondering what the plan is. Scary, isn't it? And now they're giving them this experimental vaccine, which has been approved for emergency authorization and collecting data. What's the long-term effects? All right, declassified docs page, and then the new administration. Fascinating. Disturbing stuff. Look, we have to shift gears. Enough with this drama. I was listening to Mike Adams' thing. He's suggesting the Republican Party is dead, and he won't vote for them anymore. So what's he going to do? Vote for the Democrat Party? And that Trump might be setting up a third party, the Patriot Party. Great, then they can be targeted and called domestic terrorists. I am very skeptical about what's going on, and I believe we have been gamed from both sides and continuing. Um, the fake wrestling is a great game. The only difference is that the guy, Trump, who was supposedly saying he's standing up for America, while really pushing forward 5G, Operation Warp Speed, and not having a question about these elections, and then goes off to play golf, becomes more than disappointing. Yet the drama continues. We'll be back in a different shape and form and time. And this is all, Hollywood bullshit. This is selfless promotion of on the commercial. Stay tuned for next week's episode. Highlights. It's like unbelievable. And yeah, that's what we've got. And we need to shift directions to make sure that A, the Constitution is protected. We, the people, must be engaged citizens. And we must stand up for our own rights, demand accountability, and that our representatives as a democratic republic do their job and represent us. And that's why I was so concerned, and everybody paying attention with this voting machine issue. And then we have the media takeover of the Smith Modernization Act, which even in Wikipedia suddenly got changed, and now that's been hidden. Interesting, isn't it? Check out these links. There's a lot of material here, but interesting. And the vaccine experiments continue. And then, of course, we have the World Economic Forum. They're meeting on the 25th, and they're still talking about how COVID-19 has become a crisis that no one government can handle. So now the question is on the Israeli thing with the test data. When the Helsinki committee comes out and kind of reverses direction, why is it that everybody seems to be getting on board with this virus thing? Is this the IMF? Have they all taken control, the World Bank, of all these government leaders? And they need to all get in line to get in line. This is disturbing. Where are we at with Belarus, who didn't take the $942 million to lock down his country? What do we have, a color revolution going on there? Do we have any closure on that? But Dr. Simone Gold gets arrested. Interesting. Stand by. All right, campers. If you like the thinking, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe. Oh, comment on comments. Campers, don't be dumping 5, 6, 8, 10 comments in the comment section. That becomes spam. Okay? A couple of you guys who I don't need to mention by name know who I'm talking about, and I'm going to have to make adjustments. Know what I mean? Okay. We'll see you all later. We'll call that a warning or instructions. How's that? Because we don't want to be confused that we don't like spam. But you didn't tell us, FJ. Yeah, FJ told you. He told you last week. He's telling you again now. Okay? Weeding time. We don't lawn mow because that just means they grow back. Weeding means they're thrown out. We'll see you all later. Thank you. And please support the channel. We are advertising free. We do not get paid for clicks and links and garbage. We are viewer supported, and that's why we have campers with intelligent conversation, interesting information, and we've got to deal with what David Martin said. People were saying, where is it? That's 2 episodes ago. Those links are in there. I'll have to come in, bring them in again, and go over them again. Got to get hold of Vilma and see if we can actually create a template to accomplish something and get this to our governors, representatives, and state reps. We're not interested in being a chatterbox, right? That's the intent, all right? Hopefully we haven't become a caricature of ourselves. And just telling the story. What story is that? We're watching what's happening, trying to be fact-based. But when they're feeding you crap, it's hard to be fact-based, isn't it? Discernment, campers. Bright and early, 9:30. Got a lot to do, a lot to read. No time to spend and weep. See you later. Bye for now.